Minister of State, the Ministry of Food Processing Industry, India, Satvi Niranjan Jyoti, assures of all possible assistance for food processing sector in the state. Clarification from deans of 5 schools in Manipur University says their resignation was willful and not pressurized by anyone. MPCC delegates led by former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi leave Imphal to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi to place grievances on various issues. In a bid to end corruption, Revenue Minister Karam Shyam fills a vacant post of sub-register at Revenue Department, Imphal West by lottery system. And Boro Bekra Subdivision Development Organization condemns Education Minister for not improving education sector in Jiribam district. Kurumjiri, good evening. You're watching Primetime English News, and I'm Victoria Rajkumari, bringing you the latest updates. First up, Directorate of Trade, Commerce and Industry, Government of Manipur and Indian Chamber of Commerce jointly organized a food processing conclave at Hotel Classic Grand in Jingmeirom today. Speaking on the occasion, Minister of State, the Ministry of Food Processing Industries, Government of India, Satvi Niranjan Jyoti, assured that the ministry will provide all possible assistance in connection with food processing to the state. The minister said, despite being a small state, Manipur produces large-scale agricultural products. However, farmers in Manipur still face a lot of inconveniences due to lack of infrastructures. Mentioning that the farmers also face a lot of difficulties in availing loans from the banks, she assured of all possible help to the state from the centre. Jyoti also assured that meeting will be held with the bank official to make necessary changes in the process of providing loans to the farmers if the need arises. The minister expressed contentment at the existence of Khairanban Ima market, the only women market, and lauded the women entrepreneur for their role in boosting the economy of the state.
अभी मणिपुर में एक कोल्ड चेन अकेले स्वीकृत हुई है और कोई भी योजना नहीं आई है। अभिजीत जी ने जिस गंभीरता से इस विषय को लिया है, मुझे लग रहा है कि अब ये जो एशिया का गेट है, एशिया का दरवाजा है, पूर्वोत्तर का क्षेत्र है, यहाँ जरूर प्रोसेसिंग के क्षेत्र में काम होगा। मैं इतना जरूर आश्वस्त करना चाहती हूँ, आप हमारे मंत्रालय में आवेदन करेंगे, आप आके बैठिए, जितनी सहयोग आप हमसे चाहेंगे हम पूरा का पूरा सहयोग करने के लिए तैयार हैं। यदि आप चाहेंगे तो मैं एक बैंकर्स की मीटिंग करूँगी।
Taking part in the event, Commerce and Industry Minister Thongam Biswajit lamented that 40% of the agricultural products of the state are wasted because of lack of food processing infrastructures and cold storages. Besides, the reluctance on the part of the banks in providing loans to the farmers poses more difficulties to the farmers. The minister stated that the state government also has plans to establish an exclusive department for food processing to improve the sector and assured that it will be translated into action soon. He also appealed to the centre to provide assistance in improving the food processing infrastructure and uplifting the farmers of the state. Economic Advisor of the Ministry of Food Processing Industries, Dr. Vijaya Kumar Behera, Chief Secretary Manipur, Principal Secretary of Trade, Commerce and Industries and top official of the department attended the event.
Total हमारा production का जो 40% of the total production of the our it may be the vegetable, it may be the horticulture products. Almost 40% to wastage में जाता है. If we have such kind of cold chain in some of the location, we can curtail the wastage of the 40%. If it comes to the market, how much money will get by the farmers? हम मिनिस्टर जी को मैं हमारे इक्विटी को थोड़ा कम कर दीजिए और लोन कंपोनेंट भी कम कर दीजिए, तभी हमारा एंटरप्रेन्योर को इनकरेजमेंट मिलेगा और हर स्कीम हम ऑनलाइन में भेज सकेगा और हमारा इस स्कीम का लाभ भी मिल सकेगा हमारे यहाँ में।
Deans of 5 schools in Manipur University have asserted that they have resigned voluntarily on account of the crisis of the university and not on pressure by some individuals. The clarification came after Vice Chancellor of the university, Professor Adya Prasad Pandey, told media persons yesterday that the deans resigned as they were pressurized. The dean stated that the movement of the students and the children demanding the ousting of Vice Chancellor has hindered the functionality of the university and that the students of colleges affiliated to Manipur University are facing a lot of inconveniences as admission and result declaration process are all kept on hold. The dean said that they tried to speak with both the parties regarding the issue but went in vain. They intimated that deans of the 5 schools, namely School of Humanities, Life Science, Human and Environmental Science, Social Science, and Mathematical and Physical Science resigned voluntarily as there is no point to stick to the post amidst the issue.
ꯑꯩꯅꯁꯨ BCꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯦ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯌꯥꯅꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯗꯤꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯍ꯭ꯌꯨꯃꯦꯅꯤꯇꯤꯁꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟꯁꯤꯕꯤꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯃꯁꯦ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯌꯥꯅ I resigned with my conscience. Other pressure you walk from the student that you must see.
Masi, nate, apoy the pressure be what threat of the came to late, apoy consciously, apoy na resigned over. We am the peaceful solution, ama Puroknaba, Adugi, apoy student mayam sigi, Nungai triba, adigi, apoy academic atmosphere da, apoy upon baladi base, si mayam sing sigi, apoy yam tuna. Solution
to bring this solution, I think our dean's role is not so much important that time because we tried our best level to bring student side also. On the other side, we requested our honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, let's go to the university complex. We can have a talk at the university guest house. And that time also, honorable Vice Chancellor said that I don't like to go now because it is already locked. It is not pressured with our conscience.
Meanwhile, a meeting convened by Manipur University Teachers Association MUTA yesterday demanded immediate resignation by Vice Chancellor Professor Adya Prasad Pandey and further demanded to form a high-level inquiry commission to resolve the university impasse. MUTA in the press release also informed that a sit-in will stage jointly by MUTA, MUSHA and MUSU on June 26 at MU Main Gate and sought for public cooperation. MPCC delegates led by former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi left Imphal this morning to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other relevant authorities at the centre to address the grievances of the people of Manipur on various issues, especially the Indo-Naga Framework Agreement, crisis at Manipur University and the Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016. Addressing media person before their departure at Imphal International Airport, CLP leader Okram Ibobi stated that the delegates will meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi and intimate on various sensitive issues and especially to question the Prime Minister on the statement in connection with framework agreement made by interlocutor R.N. Ravi with regards to formation of Autonomous Territorial Council on the National Delhi Indian Express. He also said the chairman of Joint Parliamentary Committee will be urged not to pass the Citizen Amendment Bill 2016, which is likely to be submitted by the end of this month if it is going to harm the state. Regarding the Manipur University impasse, Ibobi mentioned that a report was earlier submitted by party's high-level committee to the relevant authority at the centre. He said the MPCC delegates will meet with the Union Human Resource Minister and urge to probe the prevailing issue in the university and try to resolve it as soon as possible to bring normalcy in the academic atmosphere. Okram Ibobi further mentioned that there is no option left to resolve the issues. The MPCC delegates will urge for appointment of a new Vice Chancellor in Manipur University.
Autonomous Territorial Council ama koi sem nanaba tawgani habi matang se masi Manipur laiba stakeholders sing civil society organizations sing laiba political party mayam se Manipur gi praja sing ge ayaba yaudana kariuma makhan gi autonomous territorial council ama semba haibase akoi madu yabasu ngamoy under any circumstances Manipur gi hojik natrasu matungda kairak pa yaba makhangi autonomy oiba adugumba mata akoi toba yaroi haibase akoi delegation chauba delegation team ama chalaga mari leinaba akoi citizenship amendment gi hairo madugi joint parliamentary committee gi chairman handaki thaside tang kunthra gi mamangda moi submit tawni hai adu madu submit tawdringada akoi unaraga kari kari no mata yauri ba haibase masi khanghandana masi akoi submit tawba yaroi bill se.
On the other hand, BJP Manipur Pradesh asserted that Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren is giving all-out efforts to resolve Manipur University crisis. The party expressed disappointment at the crisis which has affected the academic atmosphere and career of students for almost a month. Addressing media person at BJP Manipur Pradesh office in Nithya Park Chutek today, spokesperson of the party, Professor S. Tiken, appealed to the Congress party not to politicize the issues instead of helping to resolve it amidst the state government's effort to resolve the crisis. He maintained that Congress can never malign the image of BJP-led government with their baseless statements. Tiken mocked that instead of trying to show the government in the bad light, it is to be better for the Congress party to contemplate on why they could not be in power after 15 years of rule in the state.
In 1949 dagi horaga hosi pauta legbe se thoi ba thodo wa to khuding maki mayam na pam da ba mayam da thamoi da nuai ta ba adigi narol sing pung da pen da ba auri ba adigi le punamak sing se masigi marum da congress ni yawe Manipur University se BJP natraga se jana sangha ki RSS ki duguma ko loire haijlak ba natra harga du da tawre haijin ba duguma baseless allegations mayam ma tawdna people to mislead tawna bhona ba se masidi tawroi da thaba mani aduna mase yam cautiously haiba pai politics ni haining ba da hai yai haragadi haining ba da hai ba abaduna lead tawdori se masi yam na mang tang ba phatta ba pota matam pulumak tha negativism sandoga leibe se masi lebak interest congress na masi tokkadabani.
5 members of Communist Party of India CPI Manipur State Council met with Governor of Manipur to discuss on Manipur University crisis and urged to resolve the prevailing issue at the earliest. The vacant post of Sub-Registrar at Revenue Department Imphal West District was filled up by conducting a lottery among 5 efficient Sub-Deputy Collector SDC at the conference hall of Secretariat today. Revenue Minister Karam Sham has asserted that the step was taken to curb corruption involved in transfer and posting. Speaking on the occasion, the minister stated that SDCs give a large amount of money to authority concerned to get promoted to the post, which is vital in increasing revenue income. He maintained that it is his ideology to appoint an efficient and honest SDC who abides by the service ethics to boost income of the state. Karam Sham stated that the state will help in combating corruption-related complaints received by anti-corruption cell established by Chief Minister Biren late government. He stated that winner of the lottery SDC Sagolmang Maibam Suranjoy will be inducted for the post. However, warned that no complaints of corruption will be tolerated. The minister maintained that the initiative is in line with his promise that responsible officials will be handed over the charge at his department. He maintained that several SDCs were also appointed through lottery system earlier and will continue to do so in the future.
Income to Sahimada in terms of crore, Mayama Kaba, Adugi Matakta, SDC Singna Yamna Pamba, demand Toba, Aduga Mantri, the Pishas also Piraga Sigi postings a tagi and Haiba. Aduna Masi, Aina, Nahan Tang Kulundoi, Jun Tang in Misida. Ana Secretary Desu Information Pire, Aduga Deputy Secretary Paminaraga, Kara, Integrity Labor, Aduga Service Key Tix Kangba, and the Tauri Batavus State Key, I know where River Posi, a state Sigi, Laniga in a Kangadaba, Naha Mangakang, Ozuzi, Kudokta, Magi Higher Authority, Sing the Hangaga Ingonda, Mingsi Pio on Haraga, Kudokta, New Mangako Kananabagi, the Tanja, the Logja.
Boro Bekra Subdivision Development Organization has strongly condemned the Education Department and the Minister concerned for not taking appropriate measures to develop education system in Jiribam district, a district which is also lacking in various other fields. The organization warned of intense mass movement if the situation is not addressed at the earliest. Addressing media person at Manipur Press Club this afternoon, chairman of the organization, Pukhrambam Jitain, said schools in Jiribam are in deplorable condition and there are no adequate staff or infrastructure in these schools with unending transfer of the appointed teachers. He said there is only one teacher at Jatrapur Primary School catering to 171 students, while Netaji High School catering to 350 students has only 5 teachers and Chotho Bekra High School has only 5 teachers for 250 students. Jitain further stated that the teachers of the Boro Bekra Higher Secondary School with over 600 students are being transferred frequently and that the teachers transferred to the school are being utilized at education as a department. He intimated that 2 headmasters are also working assistant inspectors at Jiribam headquarters. Jitain said the organization has been trying to meet Education Minister Radhesham for the past 21 days to discuss the lack of teachers and other infrastructures of the schools. He alleged that the minister is giving false excuses not to meet the members of the organization. Jitain maintained that the minister promised to work for the development of education system of the state once he became the education minister. However, the education system in Jiribam district will be a failure if Radhesham continues to be in charge of the education department. He appealed to the chief minister to look into the condition of education sector in Jiribam district at the earliest.
Mana hena Manipur gi education department si pai de mina mana hena phajana tawra kadra mangondala aga wakat laga ikhoi gi school gi phibam si khare phara kadra ha haina asa khal laga mangondala imi lakpada mana tawriba treatment du de ngasai gi chief minister na khallina go to village khungang chawkhotna ba honasi adugi mayokta education mantri na tawri sina khulak ki mising sila aga ma yam usitho oide bida unabagi ikhoi gi awaba thengnari ba adugi adugi ngasai mangonda wakat pagi khudong chaba du phau pibidi education mantri si malai redi ikhoi Jiribam gi education department si mutpa yabagi phibam da lai.
Classes of Khangabok Maya Ilekai Primary School are being carried out at the Sangoi of a locality due to lack of school building. The condition came to light when members of All Manipur Student Union MSU paid an inspection visit as a part of its total education campaign. 3 teachers are providing education to only 33 students as the school has no infrastructures. MSU appealed to the government and education department to look into the condition of the school at the earliest. An anti-drug campaign was launched at Chandil district today. Speaking at the launch of the campaign organized by Bharatiya Janata Yuba Morcha, Chandil Vice Chairman of Chandil Autonomous District Council, T.H. Joy Lamkang lauded BJYM Chandil for initiating the campaign against drugs and that it will help to make the youth stay away from drugs. He maintained that the seizure of large amount of drugs estimated to be worth over 27 crore rupees from chairman of Chandil ADC has no connection whatsoever with ADC Chandil and termed it unfortunate. Lamkang appealed to government of Manipur to find out the truth behind the case. A free health camp in connection with the campaign was also held.
Labour members ruling parties intake the Honorable Chairman as Chief Minister's Unajure, other Simatanda. A innocently, Karisumali Lenade, Grandma Totone, see Gormena, Asumaran Tidopio, Honorable Shamus, Hazardure.
Masuma society environment drugs in a hoity mankale, Aduna, Wiki drugs up question and Moyama pressure period. Massim Yamse Koi Ubuda, a way BGM silence in the Wakan Sokpa. Sorgamasi City. We power none of the political organizations, civil organizations, Sumusum initiatives, Lokatri, Adoque BGM Channels in a Masisi programs, Paikalaga, Zut Meamse, Sanin Nasi, Sisi, Long Soraga. Edited or Zut Quated the Moidi or Adubo, Sadriba, Tess, Audriba, how the Ngari because awareness Peter Moy Pusisi come house.
It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the launch of eco-friendly e-scooter showroom today. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Speaker Yumnam Khemchan has launched Wang E-Services Okinawa E-Scooter, a showroom of Okinawa's company's e-scooters run on batteries at Malom Bazaar today. The Government of India will refund 9,400 rupees within 2 months after purchase to every customer for helping to protect the environment and prevent pollution. Speaking to media person on the sidelines of the event, the speaker maintained that rise of pollution in the state can be checked if people start riding e-scooter. He stressed the need to use vehicles run on solar energy and batteries in the state.
Pollution su Manipur pollution ki akan ba mayong ning matam sida sumba gari ma introduce obidana khoi gi kano sina chitraji na introduce obidana Manipur pusilai si masi state si na kana bani habase mai thamjani masi aikoi khudi mona sina bagi matam tagai fadi na thamjani
akhoi gi sina Okinawa sina aham ba koi fastest and longest range Okinawa na for aham ni India gi oina Manipur su introduce oi aham ni ana su adum electric scooty si mayam su khangna birangani adu sina aina khanjaba da pollution control tawne na khanjai adugi mathakta akhoi gi economy low maintenance ni mobile sinba filter sinba kaimta yaure motor driven kainoni madi electric na.
Manipur Pollution Control Board continued its drive against a non-biodegradable plastic and confiscated all plastic bags with thickness less than 50 microns in Imphal city today. Environment scientist C of MPCB, KH Tomba, warned to all the shops and business establishments not to defy the prohibition order against polythene carry bags below 50 microns under Section 15 of Environment Protection Act 1986. The drive was carried out at many places in and around MG Avenue. Addressing media person, KH Tomba said that MPCB has been giving awareness on the harmful consequences of plastic carry bags below 50 micron and has been conducting drive against the same. Asserting that the efforts of MPCB is for the welfare of the public, Tomba appealed for public cooperation to make Manipur plastic pollution free.
Plastic Waste Management Rule 2016 gi section 15 gi matung na hai ba sing se dandi phangde ningai leiroi adubu chief minister na hai ba se akoina masi warning gi type ta akoi chairman na warning gi type ta taw hai bani na akoina masi chatha jabani adubu chairman na lakthoki matung na akoi august tha da gi de hai ba sing se punishment pi ba soi da na akoi horani ato to state su torai aduna akoi drive se mayam na di mamang da karim katha na be mong da akoi wani nomuni ni toraga tokini adu losan gari nong ni to gra moi di
Chief Minister Nongthom Biren handed over a loan amount of Rs 50,000 under Manipur State Cooperative Bank MSCB Limited to a 21-year-old differently able girl from Toitung village of Chandal district at Chief Minister's Secretariat today. The girl, namely Hoining Them Haukip, has expertise in making handmade flowers and bamboo stools. She was introduced to Chief Minister Biren by officers of 19 Assam Rifles during an interaction of village authority leaders of Kengjoy subdivision and the Chief Minister on June 7 at Chief Minister's Secretariat. Despite both her limbs are paralyzed since childhood due to polio infection, Hoinin Them is said to have been running a small-scale arts and crafts enterprise in her village located around 165 km from Imphal. Managing Director MSCBL A. Subhas, officers of 19 Assam Rifles and KM Hoinithem's guardians were present at the event. All Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union said it gracefully accepted the statement issued by the Transport Commissioner, Government of Manipur. However, if harassment by truck owners toward drivers along National Highway No. 2 and National Highway 37, and especially along National Highway No. 2 continues, the union warns of steering wheel down. Addressing media person at the office of the union in MG Avenue today, General Secretary of the union, Maimom Anil, assured that all Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union will abide by the order of the Supreme Court and the High Court of Manipur. He said, as per the order issued by High Court and Highway Administration, 10-wheelers and 12-wheelers are allowed to carry goods weighing 25 tons along National Highway number 2 and 24 tons along National Highway 37, while the weight should not be exceed 9 tons for 6-wheelers all over India. He alleged that 6-wheelers are being loaded with cement weighing between 15 to 18 tons along National Highway 37 by certain drivers and owners unethically. Anil warned of intense agitation if drivers along National Highway number 2 and National Highway 37 are continued to be harassed. General Secretary of the Union demanded the Transport Commissioner to remove the weight restriction imposed on the 2 national highways and enforce the Central Motor Vehicles Act, which allows 9 tons for 6-wheelers, 15 tons for 10-wheelers and 20 tons for 12-wheelers.
National Highway number 2 amadi National Highway number 37 da cheliba truck owners sing maru oina National Highway number 2 da cheliba drivers sing da atamna na yengshima man mong da truck owner saba kharana isilaga Transport Commissioner na ainu thil tumba chaba khangdana amadi aki khang kaya ge marakta Manipur praja singi damakta pukchak puraktuna lagliba truck driver sing da harassment pirabadi akoi all Manipur road transport drivers and the motor worker union tumina lairoi driver sing da mion mira si chatharak taragadi akoi khudak tagi akoi gari lepagi khongjung ji chathagani Transport Commissioner na highway ani sida lairiba agi tonnage restriction asi lokthok piduna akoi Central Motor Vehicle Act ki matung ina piriba haibadi chaka taruk panba tara panba traithoi panba sida man piriba law sing matung ina gari chatphasing asi athu matamda yahanbiu.
Meanwhile, Vice President of all Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union, H. Kulamani, stated that June is a crucial month for Manipur, stating that farmers in the state await for urea to be utilized in cultivation. He urged to the Transport Department to make favorable conditions along the national highways and urged to individual concerned not to create any hindrances. He termed it unfortunate that certain self-proclaimed vehicles owners are trying to execute and exercise authority over certain responsibilities of Government of Manipur. The Vice President of the Union appealed to the state government to open 24 hours wet bridge to check vehicles coming from outside the state.
Office hour da pung 3 panda hange kataon mana horen pung 3 mari manga turuk tari to tulon don jang re gari khara kala olore adong chale adai jina phogdra ngai le re adai government na adai niom ji tobirabani na ayung nung tang khaidana kata je on ba thambiro ba poche live poreng je am thur impan jau sala gadi akoi Manipur chana ba chinja kusal ibse khara makai di sapane ba silsarom dai sula eba har je dimapurom dai sula eba nam te lai eba machine maram oiraga yam thuna kata je tobiu ado kata sembiu digi national highway haji ji paiba Nitin Gadkari na driver sing je numit tarani jangam je numi humni da jawlaga mayum da pothan gani hai bawa le eba.
Socialist Students Union of Manipur SSUM in the press release informed that new executive members of the union for 2018 to 2020 were elected. SSUM also informed that the new members have started working and will undertake SSUM project on Awonbu Kunai Amagi Dawag Ekoi Lairik Tamsi soon. Vice Chairman of Molhei village near Indo-Myanmar border drew the attention of the authority concerned to provide compensation to damage caused during a landslide on June 12 at HTC Unit 2 Moray Ward No. 1. The retaining wall of the hills collapsed and damaged a house. When Impact News team paid an inspection visit to the site yesterday, it was found that the collapsed retaining wall has buried a house and another one will likely be damaged if the landslide severed. The vice chairman of the village, Sokotan, maintained that no persons were injured. However, it damaged many properties of the house. He appealed to the authority concerned to provide assistance. United People's Front Manipur UPF in a press release drew the attention of the Indian government not to repeatedly attempt to break the state boundary, stating that even the 5th company of 11th Assam Rifles was collaborating in the appropriate installation of the border pillar at Indo-Myanmar border. UPF appealed to the people of both the hills and the valley of Manipur to stay alert and unitedly protect the state's boundary. Optical fiber cable of Luang Media near Yumnam Laikai Lairenbi School was cut off by some individual last night when the FIFA World Cup match between Japan and Senegal was going on. Management team of Impact TV appealed to those concerned not to repeat such action again. A pre-production ceremony of Lal Nang Loikinu, a Manipuri feature film under the production Umaibi Films, was held at Lamphel Sanakaithel Community Hall today. The producer and a director of the film are M. Babita and Rajan Lesangtem, respectively. President of Film Forum Manipur, Samjit Savam Mangoljao, District Officer of Tribal Affairs and Hills Department, Tamilong District, Moirangthem Jilla, writer-cum-producer Ajit Yumnam and many film lovers attended the event. FBX India Suraksha held a one-day training and consultation of journalists on child safety and human trafficking as a part of its project Mukti at Manipur Press Club in Mezorkol today. Chairperson of Committee on Children and Women Imphal West, Raj Kishore Singh, spoke at length on provision under POCSO and JJ Act, and member of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights MCPCR, Kasham Pradeep Kumar, spoke on provision under Criminal Ordinance 2018 and how to report on child right issue, do's and don'ts as resource persons in the event.
Journalists law si khangbadamni law si khangdradi at times moina report pigadabadu pigadaba singdu piraba adugumba khara lei adugidmak especially child sexual abuse di noichu mayam khangbadina angang dugi identity khanghanba yade adugumdu hanjinna dum remind do badaka leiba adugimnak piribani. Moreover POCSO angang singi law mayam si dum update dorga leiba amend dorga leiba ko adugidamak amend dobasing law dograbasing law singdu update dobi wisi yam phai journalist singidamak so that they will not make any mistake.
Executive Member of Autonomous District Council Chandel T.H. Kanal Anal has inaugurated Office cum Village Court of Village Authority and a waiting shed at Tarau Laimanai Burthol in 13 Wongku ADC constituency, ADC Chandel today. Speaking on the occasion, T.H. Kanal Anal stated that Tarau is the smallest community among the different communities inhabiting the state. He assured that he will give all out efforts to save Tarau community from being extinct and that a community hall will be constructed soon in the village. Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh Thongnaucham Basanta inaugurated Channing Laidenbi Development Association Office and Shanglin for Amaibi at Channing Laidenbi Haraubung today. Channing Laidenbi Development Association constructed the Shanglin under the funding of Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joykumar. President Channing Laidenbi Development Association is Ibocho lauded the Deputy Chief Minister for his generosity. Chairperson of Nambol Municipal Council C.H. Basanta and councillors were among those present at the inaugural event. Kabui Karumoi Forum, United Kabui Manipur, Assam and Nagaland in a press release informed that the association has felicitated successful individuals from the community in various fields including Kamai Gong Kamai Kabui of Major Kul who has attained a commercial pilot license. Manipur State Scout Union provided relief items to flood affected families of Maiva village in Imphal East today. Volunteers of Manipur State Scout Union, including its Assistant State Commissioner Ngangbam Inaumacha, provided the relief assistance to ease the plight facing the flood-affected victims. Manipur State Scout further assured to offer assistance in repairing the flood-damaged houses in Maiva village.
Scout ki site ki tang angam bakha pangjaba lakchabani scout na tawchi any natural calamities thoropada khoina pangba yaba mating pangnabi nungta volunteer jing yam phajana training pi patrolling chatana khoi id choirakadaba kairakadaba ya mafum je khoi mikum nam singna khoi chenajai aduga khoi scout na madugi damangta chu khoi sem sadana leijai.
Executive Member of BJP Manipur Pradesh K.H. Ibomcha and Member of Telho Chana Saijang Jilla Parishad A. Zamini also provided relief items to flood-affected families of Karaukson village in Lamlai constituency today. 837 kg of rice, 68 kg of pulses and 681 kg of salt were distributed to 136 households of the village inhabited by altogether 558 individuals. Speaking at the distribution ceremony, K.H. Ibomcha assured that the villagers of making available SDO, SDC, BDO and sub-register etc. in Sawungbung in order to facilitate taking up development works in the area under the initiative of Chief Minister late government. It may be mentioned that flood water has overflowed Kamlang Part and inundated around 4,000 hectares of paddy fields at Sabam Lokol. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Minister of State, the Ministry of Food Processing Industry India, Satvi Niranjan Jyoti, assures of all possible assistance for food processing sector in the state. Clarification from deans of 5 schools in Manipur University says their resignation was willful and not pressurized by anyone. MPCC delegates led by former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi leave Imphal to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi to place grievances on various issues. In a bid to end corruption, Revenue Minister Karam Sham fills up vacant posts of Sub-Registrar at Revenue Department Imphal West by lottery system. And Boro Bekra Subdivision Development Organization condemns Education Minister for not improving education sector in Jiribam district.